Choose a new challenger.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for business.
Let us begin. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Jump in, finds the mark. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? What are these fighters thinking now? Who's gonna make a move? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. That drive impact doesn't get through. Knockdown. Brushes off the impact. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive usage. Or it makes a huge statement with that finish. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Hold your breath. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. There's an overdrive Shoryu. Connects with medium kick. Checks him with the projectile. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player one can't use any drive moves without burning out. Doing some quick planning? Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. We're at a standstill, but ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Looking to impress with this super. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Player one took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done with. That drive impact is blocked. Starts off zoning with fireball. Plenty of time left. How's the match gonna play out? Knockdown. The impact gets blocked. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Solid combo. Both fighters have used up a generous amount of drive already. Add a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Grabs him. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Impacts are no-go. Shoots off a fireball up close. Holds out with the block. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. A quick breather. Hits them with a stopping block. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Grabs and throws them away. Player two has the chance to win the round if they can put their drive to good use. All the throw connects. Impact. Squash. Reads the jump in perfectly. A real test of nerves. He pumps the brakes on the impact. Throws a fireball. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Their life is hanging by a thread. They gotta lean heavily on flatline zone. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
The new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us begin.
No mercy for you.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Stands firm and blocks the drive impact. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Knockdown. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Good anti-air. What's the play here? Still slugging it out here. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Gets backed into the corner with pressure building. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Taking stock. Throws them to negate the block. Checks them with the projectile. Life lead opens up. The jump in catches them. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into something? Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with their fireball. That combo did decent damage. Knockdown and player two will look to apply pressure here. Side switch and whip. They're wide open. Are we gonna... Burnout activates. Throws them. Going in. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. The low. No. Critical art now. Gets the counter hit and the win. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Bops him with a target combo. Gets the jump in. Just goes for it to stop the opponent's flow. Great block on that ambiguous cross-up. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Player one has been really leaning on that drive gauge. Changes the pace with an air-to-air. They're jostling for the dominant position in the corner. Impacts a no-go. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Taking stock. Life lead opens up. What's their game plan here at this There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Who will capitalize on an opening first? A quick breather. Manages to block the jump. KO! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Tries them open with a Shoryuken. Shows the medium kick. Spin knuckle. Scrapping it out up close. But blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Knockdown and... Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They're going for the super art. Jumps. There's a change of sides. Jumps in. Their spacing is so on point right now. Fades out the low kick. Player one. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Were they baiting them into that? They continue to battle it up. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Wait, what? Are they actually dead?
What's wrong?
It doesn't kill. They're still in this. Dangerous range here. Gotta do better than that. Can they use their resources? Raw super hard incoming.
Not good enough.
Break through with the throw. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Jumps? Ooh, what a smart throw. Player one will look. The low kick hits. Crowns him from above. Super hard to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Drive impact hits for a punish. Player 1 can't use drive anymore. They're sitting on a full super art gauge now. Gotta do better than that. Jump! This is gonna hurt. Both sides getting ready. Player 1 can't let them shoot their shot. No way they did that. Oh, here we go. Oh, they're gonna be in the middle. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Oh, it's enough. Player 2 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No.
Here comes a new challenger.
HP maxed, side quests done, and the skill tree's fully unlocked. Let's get it on.
Let us round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Throws him down. All right. Cross-up blocked. Neither of them willing to back off. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Taking stock. Where is their opening? Burnout activates. The Dragon Last Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Both players all out of drive gauge. Okay, creating some space here. A quick breather. They are a smart choice to use that attack to do chip damage and get the KO to take the round. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? The super armor does its job. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Uses the game for the super. They're not playing around here. Now, can they... Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Flashes them. They just won't. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Genius read. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do? What's this? What's gonna happen? Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? Player, they're stuck, KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Oh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Ooh. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
Bring in the heat.
Level 3 super. Bending that meter like it's nobody's business. The super cut. This can lead to some big damage. Impact squash. Player 2 can build off this lead. What are they gonna do? Player, nothing stops this train. Charges up the plasma. Okay, here we go. In with the cross-up. Oh, they switch. Burns out. Player 2 is looking and whiffs. They're wide open. What's next? Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that runback. Ooh, uses their drive gauge. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Strings it all together. Trips them up. Raise on the pressure with the projectile. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Taking stock. Projectile to try and change the situation. Okay, creating some space here. The jump in catches them. It's not over. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. With the life gap opening up, they need to lean hard on their drive. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Gets him. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Throws out a projectile. Parries the projectile. Down to the wire. Gotcha! This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? What'll happen here? Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Lots of life to play with, and full SA meter. What will they do? That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Drive gauge gap here. Throws a fireball. Hits them with a stopping body. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Now, can they finish the job? Goes low. Drives it back, misses. Life lead is there, but they get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player two is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Sets up with the jump in. The Senka hits. They return to oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Good decision with that throw. Dangerous range here. They're using a fireball to force a reaction. A jump? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Aims for the shin. Gotta do better than that. Parries the fireball. Shoots their shot. Drives it back, misses. Super to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Will this be enough to kill? Couldn't finish them off. Can they still take the round? Great job in escaping that corner pressure and medium kick. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna...
Comes a new challenger.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Still slugging it out here. All right. They're not going to allow any jump in. Sticks the combo. Drive rush. Gets in their face. The jump in is denied. Heading into the end game now. KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Gets the jump in. Hits them with a stopping body. Very slick with the pump. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player one in dire straits with burnout. They back the opponent into the corner. Now to apply the pressure. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. A quick breather. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball. Their will to win is really, they were right to be on guard there. Peppers them with the passion out the cage right there. This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only going to wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. Player just bears the burnout. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Backdash to start. Crossover attack. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Player 1 has the super clutch anti-air. Looking for a hold. All the throw connects. Chucks the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Neither fighter, the drive impact doesn't work. Gets the counter hit. Gives the ribcage some heat. Nothing stops this train. Puts a bit of stank on super art to show them what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. A jump? Ooh, what a smart throw. Gotta do better than that. Answers with a fireball. Throws. Burns out. Risky medium kick. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, top that. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Nothing stops this train. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Holds out with the block. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Grabs him. Taking stock. Nails the anti-air. The quarter makes it hard to hold your breath. Combo with the target pump. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. In a dire situation. Burnout activates. Both sides are going to have to fight without drive. Player 1 holding on to that corner advantage. Sneaks in to throw. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Opts to create space to start. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Jumps up, grabs and throws them away. Going in, jumps in. Breaks the block with a throw. Answers with a psycho uppercut. Still slugging it out at this range. Big throws. Are we going to see a comeback here? Are they going to be able to come back and stack six slams on the brakes and shut out the counter? How will they utilize this? Player 2 can't use any drive through. Gotta play it safe. Still alive? Still alive?
This is the path I have chosen.
Now they can use drive. Their takeless adds a bit of OD spice there. Who's gonna take it? Goes up above? Both of them back off. They may be something. That was the highest if I've ever seen one. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
Give me that drama. Give me that grime. Are y'all ready? It's fight night time.
Let us begin.
Time to play.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Backs them into the corner. Throws them down. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Starts with a jump in. The drive parry was successful. Holds out with the block. Throws him. What's next? Knockdown. What's their gift? Goes for the super up? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Hold your breath. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Uses the gauge. Can this super... burn KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jumps up. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 in dive takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Flushes that off and keeps going. Risky up-close scrap still going. Not much life difference. Medium kick. Big throw. A quick breather. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Counting on the soup. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. The throw missed. The low kick hit. Who's gonna take it? Looking for a hook. Knocked him out of the air. What's next? What's this kick behind the flatline zone?
Final round.
Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Nothing stops this train. Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more. Oh, yo! Raw super here. Connects with the throw. Player 1 has pumped the brakes on the impact. Gotta do better than that. Ooh, what a smart throw. Shrugs that off. The low kick hit. Oh, here we go. Holy! Quick punish counter sets the table. They're burnout, but they may have a plan here. Noticeable life lead. They didn't take the throw. That was a fight turned round the world. Yo, pop that.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that window. Rushes down the opponent to impose their will. Big throw. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. The throw misses. Impact's a no-go. Goes for the throw. Trips him up. Both fighters are low on drive here. They'll want to tread carefully for this part of the fight. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Can't tech the throw? Taking stock. Player 2, they've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Perfect time to spend the meter. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Can they turn this gauge advantage into something? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they were not cleared for takeoff. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Decides to puff up while they can. I think, but will this super arc connect? The super doesn't hit. Their drive gauges are looking bare. Experiencing burnout. Player hits them with a stop and pop. Knockdown. Burnout activates. They're both driveless. This is gonna get messy. Are we gonna see a comeback here? What'll happen? Flatline zone. Player 2 brings it home.
Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Let us begin.
Hope you'll put up a fight!
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Checking their opponent. shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. What's the play here? Whoa, hold on. The move whiffs, and they get nailed with a punish counter. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. Knockdown. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Left off a projectile to waste time. Who's going to break the silence first? Player 1 has used up all of their drive gauge. Blocks the jump in. Recovers from burnout. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Nails the anti-air. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Projectile to try and change the situation. Feeling out the spacing. Trying to read each other here. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Was looking for that jump attack. Heading into the end game now. It's getting... This is gonna be bad news. Ooh, wants to hit it big here with a super art. Come on, it's either now or never. What'll happen here? Looking for a chance. One chance here may end this match. So, what's next? KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, says no to the impact. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their grounding. Still scrapping for control of the space. What'll happen here? Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. They continue to battle it out in the middle. Hits them with a stop and block. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Peppers them with a cycle. Looking to impress with this super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Player 1 is not in a good place health-wise, but with a super art in play, it's still not over. Connects with the throw. Player 1 needs to use in there. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Absorbs the attack and fires back. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Hold your breath. Player 1 chases him down. Sticks the combo. Player 1 adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Player 1 must be feeling good after that super, but they gotta keep on the gas. Knockdown. Player 1, burnout activates. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Both players all up. Ooh, double KO. You don't see that every day. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The last round. It's now or never. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Cross that off. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Looking to follow up after that target combo. Drives him back, misses. Player 2 is in burnout. Yo, rock super hit. First the reservation for the cycle chamber. That's an all-inclusive stage and comes in punching bag. Oh, here we go. Things are looking very bleak, but Kent, no way. No signs of over in a flash. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
DJ Blanca. Zangia. Ken. Chun-Li. Judy. JP. Lily. Marisa. DJ Blanca. Ken. Ed. Cammy. Real. Great match.
a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Gets the crossover. There's a corner switch. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Gets the jump in. Can't tech the throw. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Knockdown and burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player one will look to apply pressure here. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Player one needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Projectile to try and change the situation. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. What'll happen here? Player one needs nice counter. There's a change of sides. Hits them with a stop and bop. Ooh, and it's a good spot to use the super. The big flex. The broken jaw. She's sure you can.
What's wrong? Get up.
Their will to win is, ooh, what a smart throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. A weak KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Crowns him from above. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Player two has the life lead. Can they use it? What's this Shikuhado gonna do? Can they make the most of this? Doing some quick planting? Solid anti-air. This is gonna hurt. Both fighters are disconnects with the throw. Player one can't let this simmer. This can lead to some big damage. Oh, finds the target. Nice fireball. They are not getting close to each other. A real test of nerves here. Look at meaty. Gotta do better than that. Player two is in a and whip. They're wide open. There's a burnout. Crowns them from above. They are done. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Barely blocks, hits them with a stop and pop. Solid combo. Difficult situation for a throw. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Sticks the combo. That's the jump in there we're looking for. KO! Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. Goes for the rush down to start. They're on a mission. Hits them with a stop and bop. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Player two holding on, gets the throw out of the hooligan. Smart aggressive play there. Experiencing burnout. What'll happen here? In there! That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. From up above. Deal some damage with that quick combo. Stays cool in counters. Lots of aggression from both sides. The super armor does its job. Who's gonna make a move? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Misfire with the drive impact. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Holds out with the block. Throws them to negate the block. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Risk adds a little super juice into this combo for more. Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They were expecting that drive impact. Just out of range for that throw. Stops the attack by using the drive kick. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? They back the opponent into the corner. Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Big throw. A quick breather. Medium kick hits. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Crowns them from above. What'll happen here? Misses the grab and whip. They're wide open. Life lead. It's a good spot. You wanna finish? Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Blocks the jump in. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? Just a... Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Misses the drive impact. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Sticks the jump in. All right, what's coming up next? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Throws them to negate the block. Knockdown. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Sees it coming and blocks it out. Whiffs the throw. This is the perfect range to reach out and tap in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. From up above, who's going to start things off? Hits them with a stopping block. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. While critical, what's gonna happen? Genius read. Drops him hard. Medium kick hits.
You're in my way.
This is a complete finishes with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Long low attack hits. The impact gets blocked. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player 1 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. They're not gonna allow any jump-ins. Very solid corner switch. They both need to stand firm here and deal with an empty drive gauge. Player 2 chases them down. Got their eye on the air. Knockdown. Nice tech. Down to the wire. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. In a dire situation. KO. Player 2 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Jump? The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Risky up-close scrap still going. Both fighters planning something? Jumps in. Big throws. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. The throw missed. They gotta press here to take advantage of this drive down. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner. Drive impact misses. Their spacing is sets up with the jump in. Okay, here we go. Attempts to break the stalemate with the fireball. Drops it hard. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Closes it out. Player 2 brings...
Comes a new challenger.
We're about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
This will be a good fight.
Round 1.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectiles. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Puts one in the pocket. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Difficult situation for a throw. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Feeling out the spacing. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Trying to read each other here? Decides to buff up while they can. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Reacts to the throw. Sticks the jump in. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. With the throw. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Takes a trip. Player 1 turned this right around with that super. There's the wall splat. They can't do anything now. Going in? Who will capitalize on an opening first? Scrapping it out up close. Genius read. They're low in there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Throws a fireball. Throws him. What's next? That drive impact is blocked. Springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Oh, says no to the impact. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. They just won't stop switching sides. Their will to win is burnout activated. They were not cleared for takeoff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Showing some real tenacity. Uses the fireball to try and get a react. And whip! They're wide open! Good instincts to spend resources while they have them to tack on more damage. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Oh, the throw connects! Player 1 is in a very... Oh my god, they just choked it up! They've got about knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Impact squash. Plenty drives, impact misses. Okay, here cross-up attack. Oh, damn! Super hit! Is it all over? It just gets there. Perfection! Player 1 survived that tense mirror match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Impact squat. Anti-air drops him. Bro misses. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Oh, they get the distance they want. Let's see their approach. Denies that throw attempt. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Taking stock. Gets the jump in. Projectile to try and change the situation. Decides to spend the meter and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Anything could happen here. Plenty of space between the fighters. What will be their approach? Holds out with the block. Knockdown. Springs forward with the drive rush. Ooh, hits him with a stopping bomb. Very difficult. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Player 1 will have to deal with perfect execution with the anti-air. Both fighters planning something? Crowns them from above. Life lead is there. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Somehow manages to block. Ooh, does a dirty. Player 1 can't use any drive-through. Gotta play it safe. Will this be enough? What a finish!
comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us round one.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Overdrive. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're gonna eat tons of damage. Down to the wire. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. All right, what's coming up next? Good job blocking the jumping. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Life lead opens up. Blocks the ambiguous crossup. Takes a trip. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. Can't tech the throw? KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Decides to spend the meter to open up, spends the meter, hoping for a good return. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up.
Can they keep on him? Player 2 can't use it, brushes that off and keeps going. Not much life difference. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Smart play with the throw. Hopes with immediate impact. Squash. Player 2, the drive impact doesn't work. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That combo did decent damage. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Brushes that off and keeps going. And burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Both fighters' drive gauges might be burned out, but the fire still blazes. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. A jump in? Oh, they switch sides. A jump connects with the throw. Both athletes clutch anti-air. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Dajinrai jumps. All the throw connects. Somehow Vantage pumps the brakes on the impact. It is over. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all. Solid anti-air. Throw hits him with a stopping bomb. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. The combo's there. Both fighters' drive gauges are empty. Let's see how this affects the neutral game. Nails the anti-air. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. Next hit will end the round. Checks him with a projectile. Life lead opens up. They're being absolutely relentless with this fireball pressure in the corner. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strike. Throws them. What's next? And the throw ends the round. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Player 2, it's a good spot to use the super. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 2 In dire straits with burnout. Blocks the impact. We are at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. They decide to take a breather to regroup. So, what's next? This is the time to use fireballs to chip away at an opponent. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Jumps up. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. What'll happen here? Player 2 hits them with a stopping block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Going in. Burnout activated. Okay, We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Let's get it. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Anti-air in the clutch. Both sides. Wow, sat and waited for this opening. There's a drive impact. Player 2 and eats it. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Oh, that throw did some juicy damage. A jump? What are they gonna do? Jump! Solid anti-air! Shakes things up with a fireball. A real test of nerves here. Oh my god, they just choked it up. Scrambling here to avoid that corner. Will it be the damage or the setup? They're dizzy! Bring in the heat! Super out of nowhere. The big brains on this competitor is unreal. Perfectly planned, perfectly executed. Player 2 comes out on top of that fierce battle. Talk about a show. That match had it all.
comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Jump in, finds the mark. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Trips him up. Deftly shuts out the jump in. Still slugging it out here. Oh! Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. They couldn't shake the projectile. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player 1 chases them down. Goes for the jump. There's an overdrive shorty. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Still scrapping for control of the space. The drive impact is denied. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Not close enough for the throw. Blocks the impact. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Oh, snipe! Are we gonna see a comeback here? Long-range fireball to break the silence. There's the impact. Not letting that KO. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Player 1 managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Both fighters look to set things up as they continue to jostle for position. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. Ooh, what a smart throw! Slams on the brakes and shuts out the counter! Uh-oh, this could really tip the scale.
What's wrong? Get up!
Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Scrambling here to avoid. Throws that off. Player 2 burns out. Comes off the tank and scores the win. Player 1 comes away with the win. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that comeback. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That drive impact is blocked. Still very early in the round. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Trips them up. Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Checks with the projectile. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireball. Player 1 chases him down. Heats it up with a combo into super. Player 1 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Brushes off the impact. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Finishes with the throw. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Right off the bat, there's no hesitation. They start, brushes that off, and keeps going. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Player 2 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Digs in deep to get that drive in. Doesn't miss a beat. Side switch in the corner. Burnout activates. Quick brushes that off and keeps going. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages. It's a good spot to use the super. Oh, no question whether this super art is going to kill her. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player 1 proved to be the victor in that mirror match.
A new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Let us do round 1.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Checking how their opponent reacts to fireballs. Not much damage dealt so far, but they may be looking for an opening to run with. Jump in finds the mark. There's a corner switch. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner, trips them up. They get driven into the wall, breaking their guard. Throws them. What's next? Knockdown. Gets a crucial back throw in. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Can't tech the throw? Life lead is opening up, but that can still be overcome with smart drive use. All right, what's coming up next? Butt smash! Gotta be careful, tags him and takes the W. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. They block the overhead and tries them open with a Shoryuken. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. There's Chink hits him with a stop and pop. Time to reassess the situation. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Anything off the smash? Player 1, oh, burnout triggered. Player looking to impress with this super. The big flex, the broken jaw, Shin Shoryuken!
What's wrong? Get up!
We have super arts on deck. There's still a chance to turn this around. Are we gonna seize the overhead coming? Anti-air in the clutch! Ooh. Were they baiting them into that? Good old slap on for the critical art! The final bout is about to start! You don't step in the ring with Honda and expect to walk away! Carries them all the way to the corner, and what that was the highest if I've ever seen them. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
And they've gone for the same character. Neither side's gonna want to lose this one.
Let us begin. This will be round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. No good up high. That drive impact is blocked. Good anti-air. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punish combo. Sticks the combo. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Player 2 has the meter lead. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Blocking that drive impact isn't going to work. Spins it on the super art. Still slugging it out at this range. Oh, they can't ignore that super KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Now charges forward. Very solid corner switch. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Can they stop this life lead from getting bigger? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Brushes that off and keeps going. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. Going in? Can they keep on him? Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? This is gonna hurt. Can this drive bring them back? Shinku Hadouken. Amazing. Player 1 is on, closes it out. Player 2 comes away with the win. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Throws a fireball. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Plenty of time left. How's the match going to play out? Who's going to break the silence first? Okay, both fighters have taken a long step back. They're both looking to reassess the fight. Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Jump in finds the mark. It looks like our fighters are taking a breather. Nice tech. Shoots off a fireball up close. Not letting that go. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Goes for the drive rush there. Nails the anti-air. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Knockdown and player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Next hit will end the round. Checks him with a projectile. Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Blocks the ambiguous cross-up. Brushes off the impact. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Still very early in the round. Hold your breath. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. Very slick with the combo. There's a change of sides. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Both fighters planning something? Zones with the fireball. Barely blocks the jump in. Super art uses the gauge for a super art. Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
What's wrong? Get up!
Looking for a chance. Unfazed by the switch and block, meets them air to air. Scuff them. Amazing. And whip. They're wide open. Can either of these fighters win without relying on a this is gonna kill? No doubt about it. Closes it out. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Who will come out on top and just drops them hard? Goes for the fireball, which is very knocked them out of the air. Ooh, brushes that off and keeps going. With the solar plexus strike. Okay, here we go. Carried to the corner. This may be back solid anti-air. The jump-in is enough. Breaks it. Holy. Punish counter sets the table. Closes it out. Player 2 showed they are truly the best of the best.
Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Let us begin. Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Whoa, hold on.
Hey now, where you going? Where you going?
You can use a drive rush like that there to maintain the pressure. Decides to go in with the target combo. Spends a little drive gauge here to go on the offensive. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. The pressure is so burnout activates. Player 2. They need fires off the chip. Went for the chip kill. Player 1 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out?
Where you going?
Are we going to see some hit them with a stop and pop? Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Player 1 spent the super art to take the last round, but how will they handle the meter dancer? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
Too slow.
The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they gonna get out?
Yo, you good?
Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Backs them into the corner in a hurry. Going in? Jumps in. Awesome. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Connects with medium kick. Are they going? Denied! Keeps cool and locks them out. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Oh no! Critical art now?
I gotcha!
Wraps it up with a throw! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Zones with the fireball. Hits them with a stopping block. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Has the Vulcan Blast sealed the deal? Sets up with the jump in. And whiffs. They're wide open. Impact squashed. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Flank throws them. What's next? Player 2. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player crowns them from above. Amazing. A jump, anti-air in the clutch. Keeps him out. Throws that off. Burns out. And they burn out in sync. I called it. I called it. What were they thinking? What now? Player 1 is, does them dirty. Player uses their drive gauge. All in with the rush. Any mistake here is gonna be fatal. What's it gonna be? The drive gauge is screaming for more attention. Gets them in the air. Player 1 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win. Brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Perfect input, not letting up. All that effort for so little payoff. Taking stock. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Takes a trip. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Hold your breath. Player 1 is in burnout. Drive and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Projectile to try and change the situation. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Parries the projectile. Now what's the follow-up? Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Hits them with a stopping block. They choose to spend the meter to up and a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. The big flex. The broken jaw. Shin Shoryuken. Player 1 will look to apply burnout activates. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Manages to block the jump-in attack, rushes that off and keeps going. Both of our combatants are cooking up something. Breaks the block with a throw. Drive use. Oh, what's this? There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter.
Too slow.
The Pale Rider hits. Now they've got him trapped. How are they gonna get out?
Yo, you good?
Dealing a nice. Gotta do better than that. They decide to take a breather to all in with a rush. Were they baiting them into that? Oh, with that, Congo finishes it. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Zones with the fireball. Parries the projectile. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Trips him up. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Decides to go in with the target combo. Can they break forward to pressure the opponent? This is a tough spot. Grabs him. Taking stock. Next hit will end the round. Gets him. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Still very early in the round. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Does a good job of pushing back. Sandblast! Goes for the rush. Gets the throw and continues on the offensive. Uses the target combo as a filler. Blocks the impact. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Medium kick hits. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Throws them forward and maintains the... Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. The throw whiffs. Misses and brushes that off and keeps going. Oh, burnout triggered. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to steal draw critical? What's gonna happen? Do it to them! Show the people what they came to see, Ryu!
This is the path I have chosen.
They gotta dig down deep here. Denies the jump-in attempt. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
reserved.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Denies that throw attempt. Starts off zoning with fireballs. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. All right. Player one has the life lead. No good up high. Opts for the throw. Knockdown. Player two pushes the opponent into the corner. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. The fighters are matching each other move for move. Going in, goes for the super art. Knockdown. Player two is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Connects with medium kick. All right, what's coming up next? Player two chases them down. Ends with a projectile. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Throws them to negate the block. From up above. Drive rush to keep it going. Shoryuken. Risky up-close scrap still going. Grabs and throws them away. What'll happen here? Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps in. Oh, burnout triggered. And whiffs. They're wide open. Wrecks them. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Are we going to see a comeback here? Closes with the throw. Hitting them with the smart stuff.
Real wins.
Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. That drive impact doesn't get through. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. Knockdown. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Grabs him. Taking stock. I can't keep track of these corner switches. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Player two chases them down. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player two can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Experiencing burnout. Knockdown and... Player two can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. They need to rely on their A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? From up above. Sticks the combo. Still scrapping for control of the space. Going in. Fantastic awareness. Oh, burnout triggered. Uses the gauge for a super art. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up.
Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can clutch anti-air. Oh, the throw connects. In there. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.